Hey, what's happening? It's April 18th, Good Friday, and I'm yo daddy, Rick Rock. Welcome to the motherfucking Comfort Stop. Yeah. What's up, everybody? Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a hell of a thing. We're gonna get this podcast going. It's Friday, and there's nowhere I'd rather be right now than doing a podcast, The Comfort Stop with Rick Rock, and yeah, we're gonna talk about some stuff on here, and yeah, I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. What's up, everybody? In your mail trucks, on your parking loops, your mid loop poops. Yeah. If you're on the street, you better not be beating your meat. So let's go. Let's talk about whatever's whatever. And I'm gonna make sure Rick gives you a good podcast. We're gonna get a good podcast so you guys can listen to it in Saturday, April 19th. So yeah, let's fucking go, motherfuckers. All right. Man, right on for the intro. One hell of an intro. Shit. But let's get it going. I'm trying out this new mic. So hopefully, the three people that listen to this podcast out there, hopefully you could tell the difference. I'm trying out this Shure microphone. Man, I heard good things about it, so I figured I'd give it a whirl, like Kevin Arnold. Oh, no. Back that up. Let's back that up. I figured I'd give it a whirl like Kevin McAllister on Home Alone when he's trying out that toothbrush. Let's go ahead and I think I'll give it a whirl. I'll give it a whirl. So hopefully it sounds better. If not, man, all I can do is try. Follow me. Yeah. But it's Easter. Easter is upon us. It's Good Friday, God Friday. Been watching a lot of documentaries and movies. Watched the movie on the Last Supper. It was pretty good, pretty darn good. Pretty good. So, been watching a lot of that stuff, and yeah, my heart is full. My heart is full, and I hope you guys' hearts are full too out there. No matter what's going on in your life, you might be going through some rough waters. You might be headed up the top of the mountain, victorious, feeling great. But either way, man, keep those hearts full, full of love. And if you have that full heart, spread it around. Because Lord knows we could use a little more love. We could use a little bit more love out there, especially at work and in just regular life. Because like there's a lot of miserable carriers out there. You could look yourself in the eye in your mirrors right there on your LLVs. But
I know what's the percentage you guys think of unhappy carriers? What's the percentage? 50? You want to just say 50? Because man, there's some unhappy motherfuckers at work, man. Fucking unhappy. But there's the other 50% that's happy, like moi. I'm pretty happy until I try to stay happy. Even when somebody tries to piss me off, I try to stay pretty happy. But the moral of that little fucking wandering through the park is just, man, spread that love around. I mean, you guys probably already do it. You're spreading that love around, and then you're spreading it to your customers, and then you step in shit, and it sidetracks you, and you gotta spray that shit off, and then keep going back and then spreading that love around. So let's spread that love around, you guys. Keep spreading it as we move into Easter, when the Lord saved us all. He made that ultimate sacrifice, and man, he did it for all of us. And I'm not a church guy. I'm not a Bible thumper. So, man, I'm not that, but I do believe. I do believe, and man, I think we all should. It's funny though, because this week in like the news cycle, what you hear on the news, or on social media, you hear about the kid that stabbed the other kid in the heart, and the kid died in his twin brother's arms. And I think that was in Florida. It might have been in Florida. And the thing of that is, the news, the media, they make that into a fucking, they turn everything. You guys have to, man, these people out here need to understand that, man, you're just being manipulated. You guys are being fucking manipulated by the fucking news, by the fucking social media. They just want you guys fucking fighting. They want us fighting all the fucking time. Disagreeing. We fight all the fucking time. Just let them fight. Wag the dog. Wag the fucking dog. Let them fight. Sidetrack them. And then, man, while we're fighting about, people killing each other, or, teenagers killing each other, it becomes like a race thing. And it's fucking crazy. But it's fucking so fucking real. And the longer we fucking live on this fucking planet, the more times we see it over and over and over again. Like, I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. Like, right? Would you guys agree with that, or no? Just it's the same fucking plays. But you have the black community too. Like, they're like, nah, he got the GoFundMe, and I think it was $500,000. Bought a new house. He bought a Escalade, and it's just like, what was it for? Like, they've set up a GoFundMe for, attorney fees, or who knows what? Who cares? They set up a GoFundMe and made some money and moved, and he got bailed out. And what blows my mind, dude, on that is You know, you kill somebody. So you're at a track meet and something about fucking sitting in a wrong seat in a fucking tent, and you fucking pull a bag out of you pull a knife out of your backpack and then fucking just stab somebody in the fucking in the chest. Like, I don't know about you guys, but you know, like, I probably couldn't even fucking stab an animal. Like, I mean, like, when you really think about it, like, this dude, he fucking pushed a knife through somebody, right? Pushed a knife through somebody, like, and there's people out there like me that couldn't fucking push a knife through a fucking dog or a bird or just, you know what I'm saying? Like, unless, you know, unless it's a fucking prime rib or a fucking tri-tip, you know, I'll cut that shit up. But, like, knowing that you're fucking stabbing somebody, and possibly, you know, taking a life, like, what the fuck, man? Like, life doesn't mean anything anymore. Like, and it's not like this just started. Like, this has been going on for fucking decades, you know? But it's just like, man, I feel like the world is just we're in such a bad place. We're in a bad place. You know, if you kill somebody, man, fucking why be bailed out? Like, the way I see it, like, it's one of those things where, you know, when George Floyd had that cop's knee on the back of his neck, you know, like, that the cop, like, they denied him bail, right? But it's like, he killed George Floyd, ended up dying, and you know, whether he was on fentanyl and pills or whatever, he still died. And that other cop, he didn't even get to post bail. You know, it's fucking. There's a reason why they do this shit, and it's just to separate. It's to separate us. Everybody, that's all they got. And there's so many people that still fall for the fucking 42 fake. They fall for that fucking rope-a-dope, and it's fucking pathetic. It's pretty sad, actually. Denny Schnur. It's pretty sad, actually. We used to use that phrase a lot. Pretty sad, actually. But yeah, we gotta fucking start loving each other, man. Another interesting fact is Jesus died on the cross at 3 p.m. on God Friday, 3 p.m. And he rose on, I don't know the time, on Sunday, but I heard that little interesting fact when I was driving home today. What else? What else? Come on. Man, so we also had a union meeting. Branch 627. We had a union meeting at 5:45. And we had a nice little turnout. And what was talked about at the union meeting? We'll do a refresher. We'll do a little refresher. There's the food drive coming up. So, y'all, the food drive's coming. What is it, May 10th? May 10th? Is it May 10th, you guys? I don't even fucking know. It's Saturday, May something. You guys will figure it out. But there's the food drive. So, man, this will be my fucking 28th food drive. Man, I got like 8 or 9 more food drives to go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Who's with me on that? How many food drives you guys got left? That's fucking awesome, dude. I mean, it's for a good cause. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's for a good cause. I don't want to get bashed on here. Fucking, oh, fucking the food drive. You talking shit about the food drive, man. It's fucking, why are you talking shit about the food drive, man? Like it's a bad thing. You know? I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying. I only got like 8 or 9 more to go. But, yeah, man, these fucking food drives. Fucking. Man, it'd be one thing if we had the food drives and they gave us some good fucking bags, right? They give you those little fucking liquor store fucking 40-ounce fucking quality fucking plastic bags. Or the little fucking 22s. Fucking that you stick a beer in bags, like, that just tear. Fuck. If the wind hits them the wrong way, them fucking bags are gone. They're fucking gone, man. Fucking gone, man. You know what I'm talking about. Fuck. We should just start handing out fucking tubs. Put them on people's porches. And say, hey, fill this shit up. Fill this shit up, bitch. Right? So we got the food drive coming up. We talked about the food drive. And then, man, I sent a certified letter. I sent a certified letter out to the president of my branch and the treasurer of my branch. Because at the last meeting, they said that our branch is spending like $18,000 over the budget. So I requested like the last 4 years of treasurer's reports. And then I requested any audits that were done. And then I requested the bylaws. And I requested like itemized receipts for the $14,600 office supplies estimate. What did I get? I got last year's treasurer's reports, and I got the bylaws, and the bylaws were what I already had, the same bylaws, nothing new, nothing updated, nothing changed in the bylaws, and no receipts and no audits, but that's okay. So I had some questions. For the officers and the president and the trustees. Like, man, what is up? How is our branch going broke? So I had the copies of like the LM3s for like the last 2 years. And then I had the audit that we had an audit in November of 2024. And it was for like 2023 and then a couple months into 2024 or something like that, they said. But I had some questions, like we have a treasurer that, put out a spreadsheet, and he was saying like in the spreadsheet, like, oh, this president's pay is $10,000. The officers and, the stewards, their estimated pay is $6,000. That type of shit. The rent is this amount, but the LM3's showing like the president made fucking, where's this shit? he made like 24,000 or some shit last year. And then it was just really inflated. So they try to figure that out. And, you know, the main thing on the ELM3 was like there was a huge number on it, like 94,000. And then what was that, like line 54 on the LM3? It was like 94,000 for like, what was it, other disbursements or some shit like that. But when I asked the president, like, man, what is this 94,000? Like, we got receipts? And he just said, no, it was a fake number. It's a fake number. He made it up, or he had to put that in there to offset something. And this is like, honest to God's truth. Like, this was the answer. Like, no, it wasn't a real number, but the auditor told me, we never had 200,000 total, but she told I had to plug this number in to get it right. And everybody was just like, huh? Like, what? That's fucking crazy. Come on. That just doesn't even sound right to me. That sounds off. And then I questioned Dave, the president, about paying outside of the bylaws. Like, he paid himself outside of the bylaws. He's supposed to get like one day a week, and he was paying himself like 3 days a week. Sometimes, Then he was paying the treasurer like 3 days a week, like, and it was listed as like steward's pay. And I was like, man, you're paying this dude like he's not even a steward, and you told the branch that he was just fucking doing file cabinets, like ridiculous ass shit, like. And one of the trustees, he was like, well, we already talked about this last year. This has already been discussed. And I was like, it was just like, well, we just got this budget that says our branch might not be viable in like 3 years. So we need to fucking talk about this shit. Like, these are the reasons why our shit is fucking sinking. Because there's fucking negligence and fucking bullshit like this, like. So, I did get that in the minutes, like, told him, like, in the audit, it says, like, the record keeping and the payments, the expenses, like, people were getting paid outside the bylaws, and the president said that they were paying, but they were approved by the members. It was approved and just not recorded in the minutes. And it was just like, man, I read that part, like, you guys are doing all this shit, and then you got audited, and I was like, man, did you fucking lie to the fucking auditor, man? You fucking lied? Because I got the bylaws tonight, and there's no fucking changes, man. There's no fucking changes in the bylaws, man. So, anyway, that was that. And it was just fucking, it was just one of those things. Like, man, you just gotta fucking address everything that looks fucking shit. And at the end of the meeting, like towards the end of the meeting, it was like, one of the retirees was like, his name was Henry, and he was like, I can't even fucking talk like this dude, but he was like, yeah, that's pretty big, Ricky wants to say he wants to make sure the branch, we don't lose the branch. And that's really big of him. And I think that's very big, but I remember at a time, uh, the only person I ever heard say, 627 should merge came from him. He said that, it'd be best if we merged, at one time. Like, you were the only one that ever said we should merge with 1100. And he said that like 3 times. Like, he kept fucking circling back. Like, and I was like, yeah, I did say that. I did say we should merge. I'm not going to deny it. But that was back then. I was like, that was then. This is now. And, yeah, that was then, playa. And, then I jumped in and I was like, because he was like, when I was still working 3 or 4 years, 3 years ago or whatever, 4 years ago, I always ask people to get involved, get involved in the union. People need to get involved. And I was like, okay, well, hold on a minute. I was like, hey, you know what? Like, I've asked David James if I could get involved. I want to get involved. Let me be a steward. And he was like, nope. You need to pay you don't pay LickPiff, political fund. And then I asked again, like, man, what about an alternate steward just for my section, my zone, for my zip code? No, you don't fucking donate to LickPiff. And and then somebody else, Carlos, asked, hey, could I be a steward? And he was like, no, you don't donate to LickPiff. And then the reason why we can't fucking be stewards was because we don't donate to LickPiff. And then Dave was like, I didn't say that. And I was like, Dave, I got it in text message. And then Carlos was like, I have it in text message too. And he's like, oh, that doesn't mean you could be involved in different ways. Yeah. Like, yeah. So then my fucking reply to that was, I was like, Dave, so you say, like, when you're a steward, there's a higher standard for a steward. You can't just be a steward and not pay a political fund, because there's a higher standard for us. But looking at this audit and the stuff that you were doing, paying yourself out of the bylaws and paying the treasurer out of the bylaws, and our financial fucking position right now, man, what standard, what's the measuring stick on your standard? Because it's not that good. If it's a higher standard, like, man, your fucking higher standard is fucking dick in the dirt, like fucking low. And he didn't really say nothing after that. So it was a cool meeting. It was cool. But the trustee did say, like, hey, if I wanted to take a look at the receipts, or he would try to get the receipts together, we could meet up and take a look at, like, the receipts, and just so I could see. And I was like, all right. But it's crazy, isn't it? It's fucking crazy. Like, man, like, what I felt like when I felt like at the meeting, like, man, my allergies have been fucking kicking my ass. So it's like my sinuses have been fucked up and just not been feeling too hot. So I just haven't been feeling myself. but I was like, man, all I hear all the time is, how much of a killer our president is. Like, oh, David James, he's such a killer. He's an advocate. He's so good. And man, you know what? Like, fucking maybe, yeah. I hope he is good. I hope he is. Like we were friends. Like, I think we're still Irish. I think we're good. But what I thought at the meeting was, man, like asking these questions, and then reading like the LM3s, and like when you're asking questions, like, man, he really when you put him on the spot, like, that's the guy, that's this killer, like, he didn't really have the answers. It was just like, well, that's what the auditor, that's not a real number. Yeah, no, that's not, it's just a fake number I had to put in there. But it's now it's right. The budget is correct. The balance. Like, it was like fucking crazy. And like he had the trustee had to keep answering for him, and setting up the question for him. Like, so what I think he's trying to tell you, Dave, is this is what I think he's saying. Like, this is the question. Like, did you pay, like, just, it was crazy, guys. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy, Man, what do you think, Richie? I think that's fucking, Rick Rock. I think that's fucking villainous. I think that's fucking villainous. You have a president, and even your trustee, your trustees, they should be on top of this shit. You got your branch members, they shouldn't be having to, print out packets and, doing investigative work, to keep up with what the branch officers and the trustees should be doing. You guys are just fucking members, paying members. And I think that's villainous that you guys had to, show them what you're seeing, like, but I commend you guys. I commend you guys because, who does that? Like, you guys must really care about your branch, because, a lot of people don't even, give two shits. Yeah, you're right, Richie. You're right. We do care. And it's just like, but fuck, it's like, damn, I feel like we're all on the same team. It's fucking, yeah, man. And then, so the fucking highlight of the fucking meeting, was, we had a member, and she donates like $572 a year to LickPiff. And she was like, you know what? I'm going to have my own protest. I'm going to stop donating to LickPiff. And that's going to be my little protest, because you're denying people that want to be stewards or alternates just based on them donating to LickPiff. And then Alicia was like, you know what? It's almost like extortion. And then it was funny. It was a fun meeting, guys. Man, I want to know how other people's meetings are. You only get one a month. Like, they got to be good, right? So she did her protest. April, shout out to April, for doing that protest for the carriers in her branch. Like, that was awesome. Like, damn, that's $572 gone. But yeah, I feel like if you want to fight for fucking carriers' rights, like let them fucking fight. Let them fight for people. Um, yeah, that's where I am on that. What else? What else is going on? What else? Man, I watched a movie. The other night after I was done printing up those all the paperwork, the LM3s for that union meeting. Man, and I watched a movie, and it was called Warfare, and I watched it on the Fire Stick, and it was a pretty clean copy. Good movie. What a fucking movie that was. Like, I'm not sure if, there's a lot of people that like war movies, but it was called Warfare, and it had the kid that got bit on the nuts in How to Meet the Millers, and his nut blew up, his balls. He was in it. I recognized him because he's got those like weird ass eyebrows. And he was in it, and it was fucking, man. It was after 12, and I stayed up till like 1:15, 1:30, just fucking hooked. It was probably like an hour and 30 minutes, hour and 45 minutes. But it was good, you guys. It was fucking good. And it was a true story. Like, after it was over, they showed, like, the real people. And, man, they did a good job casting. Man, they sure did. They fucking casted the shit out of this cast. Man, it was great. It was great. So, man, if you're out there and you want to watch a good movie on the Fire Stick or go to the movies, watch the movie called Warfare. It was good. It was really good. You'll like it. You'll like it a lot. You'll like it a lot. Man, this microphone, I think I could hear the difference. I think I could hear the difference. Man, do I sound different though? Spending my days thinking about you, girl. Being here with you. I can't explain myself. That I feel like I do. Though it hurt me so to let you know when I look in your eyes. Won't you let me know how you feel? Let me know if this love is really real. But it seems to me that I'm too wrapped up in your love. Yeah. Man, this is a good microphone. Yeah. But yeah, that's all I got on that. I saw a video that Kenneth Sell had on his, he posted on the Mailman Chronicles on the MMC, and it had Brian Renfro, and he was at like Region 7? He was at like Region 7's. They had like a, what was it? Like a Region 7 fucking meet. And they were talking about the contract, the expedited award. And there was a carrier in there. He had the mic, and he was like, "Man, we didn't fucking vote for this shit. It was voted no for the whole thing. Voted no. Fuck." And man, dude, like, it's over, guys. Like, we don't have to fight the guy on. He knows it. Like, and then you can see like Renfro getting mad and shit, like raising his voice, like, "Shut the fuck up, bitch." Fucking Renfro, like, shut up. Like, if he didn't have bad publicity, he would have no publicity. That's the honest truth. Brian Renfro. If you didn't have bad if you didn't have bad publicity, you would have no publicity. Man, you're fucking, it's over, dude. Just fucking go on vacation. Just go on vacation till 2026. God. Yeah, just fucking go away. Go away already. Yeah, man. Fucking Richie Ray. He doesn't have a podcast out yet. Like, dude, what's going on, dude? In the hothouse. You must not be in the hothouse this week. Because, Richie, I haven't heard a podcast from you in a week. What's going on? Ron Speakman. Fed up. Ron Speakman. Man, I listened to Ron Speakman 3 days ago. Fed up. And it was a redo, a rewind. And I heard him and James Henry. And, man, I had to let, Ron Speakman, man, he did his fucking homework in that interview. Like, he really did his homework, man. I got to give a shout out to my buddy out there. And he did a video for Bill Kriebel. He's going out for NBA. He's going to fucking win. Keep playing that guitar, Bill. Man, I'm going to have to put in a request for Bill Kriebel to play something on his guitar. But your video, the video he made for Bill, was pretty awesome. So, man, CLC is fucking rolling along, dude. Like, it's like the big tsunami, or it's a tidal wave. It's just picking up steam, and that's cool. Love it. I love to see that. Corey Walton. What's going on, Corey? What's going on? What is going on, buddy? Hopefully you're doing good, dude. Like, man, you're back home again. You got some sun, you and the wife. Man, hopefully you're holding on to those tans, But yeah, man, I think that's all I got. That's all I got for Friday. I just wanted to throw I wanted to throw something on here. I just wanted to throw something on here to have something for people to listen to on Saturday. You just want to book. You want to fucking go to work tomorrow, and you just want to get the fuck out of there. You remember Saturday used to be the fucking day. Like, thank God it's Saturday. Like, in the Dr. Dre voice, thank God it's Saturday. Like, fuck Friday. Like, Friday is just not the business when you're a fucking mail carrier. It's Saturday. And Saturdays used to be fucking awesome, right? Get in, get out. Like, even if it was just like, hey, I'm going to be off at like probably 2 o'clock or 2:30 and I'm getting out of Dodge.
I'm going to get in here. I'm getting out of Dodge. Out of here. Gone. I don't need to be here all this. You know what? I got to fill out a 3971. Yeah, I got a headache, man. I got my fucking head hurts. Yeah, I gotta go. So, Saturday's not the day anymore, but you're gonna have something to listen to. It might not be fucking 2 hours like Ron Speakman, but, you're gonna have like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes, just of some bullshit. Yeah, like, fuck, man. Just some driving along or walking along stuff, And you know what? Before I forget, I need to send an apology. Before I let you guys go, I need to send out an apology to Kevin, I need to send out an apology for all the white guys
Damn. I need to send out an apology for all the white guys out there that wear those white ankle socks that have the cotton fucking built up in their toes. You know, I originally just meant that for Lion Renfro, because I was like, he's that type of motherfucker that just fucking goes to work and fucking, when he gets home, he fucking just got fucking toes full of cotton, wears little fucking ankle socks. And, man, one of my buddies out there was like, man, I'm fucking offended right now, man. You fucking talking about my ankle socks, man. And fucking cotton in my toes. Oh, man. I was cracking up, man. Hey, thanks for making me laugh that day. That's fucking hilarious. What is this dinging? Oh, okay. But yeah. So my apologies, geese. That's my Popeye voice, by the way. If you don't know who that is, my apologies, geese. You got a room for rink? Got a room for rink. I need a room for rink. Olive oil. Man, I was a huge Popeye fan when I was a little kid. I remember, speaking of Popeye, when I was a little kid, my parents, remember my parents, they took me and my sister, Carrie, it was just the two of us at the time, and they took us to Alameda. We lived in the Bay Area, and there used to be a movie theater in Alameda, in South Shore. It was called South Shore. So, like, if there's any Bay Area people or, Bay Area cats that, deliver mail or out there in South Shore, Alameda, there was a movie theater back in, like, the 80s. Man, when you walked in this movie theater, like, if you would look up, all you saw was, like, fucking movie posters. And it was high ceilings, right? Like, fuck. Look at all those fucking movie posters. Fuck. This is fucking awesome. And when you're a kid, everything's fucking awesome. But what was cool is, man, my mom and dad took us to see Popeye with Robin Williams, the movie. And fucking, man, we saw that and fucking my mind was blown. Like a fucking movie? A Popeye movie? My mind was blown. Like, fuck. I can't believe it. And like in the beginning of the movie, it looks like the cartoon, like with the fucking open and the door closes, like you can't see that if you're listening, like, but it was like a door. I made a door motion with my hands. But that movie was fucking groundbreaking for a little kid. I went into that movie and I had a wooden pipe, like a corn pipe. Like, I really liked Popeye. I don't think I walked around with my eye closed. I might have. But I watched the movies with both eyes open. And, man, Robin Williams was a great Popeye. Bluto! Bluto! Man, my throat is still... But yeah, I love Popeye. And that was my Popeye memory. Going to see that movie. Yeah, when I was a kid, man. Fuck, when I was a kid. Man, my sister's birthday, Juanita, is coming up on the 28th of April. And I thought about her a lot this past week, delivering mail. Just looking at I was up on Oakmont Court and just looking at the beautiful sky. And I thought about her. And, man, I miss you. I miss you. But we're going to have a birthday. We're going to celebrate her birthday in a few weeks. So, yeah. Man. But yeah. That was my week. The recap for the week. I would give you updates like on the other podcasts that I listen to, the postal ones, but Richie Ray and Ron Speakman, Corey had a podcast, and it was pretty good. He read. Corey, you read. You read the 6-day count. The 6-day count. Yeah. Man. And I loved, my favorite line from Corey's podcast this past week was, man, when I'm done reading the 6-day count, man, we might read it again. Yeah, when was the 6-day count? Yeah, we'll just might just read it again. Like, god damn, that 6-day count. Man, our route changes, those are going to be taking place on the 23rd here in good old Napa. So, man, I didn't do too bad on mine. I got my old territory back, and I'm pretty fucking happy about it. So, man, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Yeah, right? Let's fucking go. I'm off tomorrow. It's my long weekend. I'm off on Friday. Or today's Friday. I was off today. I'm off tomorrow. Got some shits to do. I got some shits to do. You know, I got some shits to do tomorrow. I gotta cut the grass and shit. Gotta fucking cut it. I'm cutting the grass like twice a week now. Gotta blow the driveway with my gas blower. Do you know they don't sell gas blowers anymore? In California, I think. The fuck is that about? Thank God I got one. So I still fucking blow my fucking in front of my house in the street, driveway, blow that shit. Who wants a cord? Who carries it? Which one of you motherfuckers are you the type of motherfucker that walks around your property with a blower and a fucking 100-foot cord? Is that what type of motherfucker you are? Huh? Well, I'm the type of motherfucker that bought a gas-powered blower, and it's a still, and I walk around from fucking A to fucking B to C, and I fucking make a lot of noise, and fucking blow the leaves and all the debris and all the trash, all the cigarette butts to fucking here to there. And it makes me happy. So, yeah. Man, let's fucking get out of here, dude. Let me sing you a song. Let me sing you a song when I get out of here. Nah. I'm going to take you out with the Welcome to the Comfort Stop. Talking shop. I'm off the clock. Yeah. I'm off the clock. So fuck you. Holla. I love y'all. Have a happy Easter. And, man, I love you guys. And God bless each and every one of you. And I'll see you when I see you. Holla.
Not everybody's gonna like everything that you do.